The universe appears to be old and unimaginably vast. It is home to billions of galaxies. Even our own galaxy alone contains billions of stars, and most of those stars are surrounded by their own planets. If Earth is not an extremely rare exception in providing the conditions necessary for life to emerge, then the universe should be filled with life. And if that is the case, wouldn't we expect at least some of that life to have developed intelligent civilizations? And if some of those intelligent civilizations had reached the technological level required for space travel, wouldn't we expect that at least a few of them would have visited us by now? This question lies at the heart of what is known as the Fermi Paradox. The Fermi Paradox describes the contradiction between the high probability that extraterrestrial civilizations exist and the complete lack of evidence or contact confirming their existence. So, where are the aliens? The Italian physicist Enrico Fermi famously asked this question during a lunchtime conversation with his colleagues while visiting the Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico. If our solar system is not unique, Fermi argued, then any sufficiently advanced alien civilization with space travel technology should have already colonized the entire Milky Way galaxy. After all, they would have had more than enough time. According to estimates Fermi and his colleagues discussed, it would take a species roughly 10 million years to colonize the entire galaxy. That may sound like an incredibly long time, but compared to the age of the Milky Way, it is only a tiny fraction, about 1,000th of its lifetime. And let's not forget that Homo sapiens have existed for only about 250,000 to 300,000 years. Before we look at how scientists attempt to solve this paradox, let's examine 7 major hypotheses that have been proposed so far. 1. Aliens have always existed and they already visited us. Many people, including UFO enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists, insist that this scenario has already happened. According to them, aliens may have visited Earth in flying saucers long ago or may even still be visiting today. However, despite countless claims, no confirmed evidence has ever been found. Some believe that intelligent extraterrestrials visited Earth thousands of years ago and helped build structures like the pyramids. They claim ancient humans even depicted these visitors on cave walls and monuments. Others believe governments have long been aware of alien existence and are secretly studying extraterrestrial technology. Some even claim that aliens live among us, abduct humans, and conduct strange experiments. Extraordinary claims, but once again, no solid proof. 2. Aliens are out there, but they choose not to communicate. Even if alien civilizations think in ways similar to us, it does not necessarily mean they want to communicate. Humans have been sending radio signals and messages into space for decades, but it may be a mistake to assume aliens would do the same. Perhaps they prefer not to announce their presence across the galaxy. Or maybe our technological level is so primitive compared to theirs that they simply do not take us seriously. Or perhaps one day, if we become advanced enough, we might finally be invited to join the Milky Way Club. 3. We don't know where or how to look. Despite listening for signals from space for nearly 60 years, we have heard nothing. But maybe we are looking in the wrong regions of space. Or perhaps our instruments are tuned to the wrong frequencies. It is also possible that signals already exist, but we don't yet know how to interpret them. Our methods of communication might be extremely primitive compared to those of advanced civilizations. Some scientists hypothesize that aliens may have abandoned electromagnetic communication entirely and instead use unknown physical principles. Others suggest they could be sending neutrino signals, which would only be detectable with specialized detectors that are still under development. 4. Intelligent life destroys itself before advancing far enough. Human lifespans rarely exceed 100 years, and our species has existed for only a few 100,000 years. It is possible that intelligent species often go extinct before reaching advanced technological stages, perhaps due to catastrophic events similar to what wiped out the dinosaurs. Life-supporting planets in other solar systems may be exposed to frequent planet-wide, star-level, or even galaxy-scale disasters. Asteroid impacts, comet collisions, ice ages, solar flares, or gamma-ray bursts could repeatedly reset the clock on evolution. In environments like these, intelligent life may never survive long enough to develop space travel. If this hypothesis is true, then our own end may be closer than our beginning. 5. Intelligent civilizations inevitably destroy themselves. Another possibility is that all intelligent life forms carry an unavoidable tendency toward self-destruction. Nuclear war, global pandemics, environmental collapse, or artificial intelligence surpassing biological intelligence could all lead to extinction. In short, intelligence eventually becomes powerful enough to destroy its creators, preventing civilizations from ever reaching interstellar travel. 6. Aliens are far more different than we imagine. Why should alien life resemble us at all? We naturally assume that extraterrestrials have technologies similar to what we imagine ourselves developing. While all life must obey the laws of physics, intelligent beings could still be radically different from us. They may not resemble the aliens we see in movies. There is no reason to assume they are carbon-based, have eyes or limbs, or communicate using sound waves. Our imagination may simply be too limited to comprehend truly alien intelligence. 7. We might actually be alone. Finally, it is possible, however unsettling, that biological life is unique to Earth. Perhaps the conditions required for life are so extraordinarily rare that they have occurred only a handful of times, or even just once. Earth may be the only planet where intelligent life emerged and became advanced enough to broadcast its existence into space. Maybe our planet is truly unique. All of these hypotheses remain speculative. According to Enrico Fermi himself, intelligent life elsewhere in the galaxy may be almost certain, but the distances involved in interstellar travel are so vast, and the speed of light so limiting, that other civilizations may simply find it not worth the effort to visit us. However, Fermi overlooked one important point. Advanced civilizations do not need to physically leave their planets for us to detect them. Humans have been broadcasting our presence into space for nearly a century. Radio and television signals have been leaking into the cosmos ever since we began using them. An alien civilization located dozens of light-years away, pointing radio telescopes at our sun, would detect faint but complex radio signals, strong indicators of technological life. Perhaps one day, a civilization 40 light-years away will receive a television broadcast we transmitted 40 years ago and learn about humanity for the first time. Jokes aside, if the laws of physics are the same everywhere, we would expect alien civilizations to use similar communication methods at some stage of their development. If they do, some of those electromagnetic signals must travel through space at the speed of light. It didn't take long for 20th century astronomers to seriously consider listening. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence began with one man, Frank Drake, an astronomer working at the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in Green Bank, West Virginia. In 1960, Drake conducted the first systematic search for alien radio signals. He pointed a radio telescope at two nearby sun-like stars, Tau Ceti and Epsilon Eridani, located 12 and 13 light-years away. He tuned the telescope to a specific frequency thought to be the most logical choice for an alien civilization attempting to communicate. After months of analysis, Drake found no genuine extraterrestrial signals. One promising detection turned out to be interference from a high-altitude aircraft. Still, Drake did not lose hope. He later developed a mathematical formula now known as the Drake equation to estimate the number of civilizations in our galaxy capable of communicating via radio signals. By multiplying 7 variables, Drake arrived at an estimate of 50,000 intelligent civilizations in the Milky Way alone. An astonishing number, but highly uncertain. While modern astronomy helps us estimate the first few variables fairly well, the probabilities related to intelligent life and communication remain almost completely unknown. Despite decades of technological advancement and observations of hundreds of sun-like stars, even those up to 273 light-years away, we have found nothing. So don't believe every headline you see. We haven't given up. In fact, the search is just beginning. New projects like massive telescope arrays will scan up to 1 million stars within 1,000 light-years using hundreds of radio dishes. And even that is only a tiny fraction of the observable universe, which contains an estimated 2 trillion galaxies. Finding intelligent extraterrestrial life may be as unlikely as winning the lottery with a single ticket. So why continue searching? Because our goal is not to find enemies. Our goal is to answer the most fundamental questions of existence. What is life? How did it begin? Is life unique to Earth? What does it mean to be human? Why are we here? What is our place in the universe? These are difficult questions. And even if we never find all the answers, the search itself is worth it. So, are you ready to meet them?